I do feel that today is a special day. I don't really know why, but it's like this feeling that something has shifted. And I do truly believe that, life can change in a split second. Sometimes it's just, something clicks or we make a decision. And I feel like that's a bit what just happened now. Something that I'm so grateful for is living in a place where I have access to forest and nature so easily. And I can just go on a walk and I don't know. Yeah, be in nature makes me feel so small that my problems seem, yeah, not insignificant, but it just puts things into perspective. Like, how tall a tree is or how old they are or everything that they've seen or I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I feel like this walk was very enlightening. That's a word, I think. And I I do have this feeling that for things to change, there's not really much necessarily I need to do, but it's about being or becoming, right? So deciding to become the person that, can deal with this situation or with a certain situation, or deciding to be the person that can navigate the uncertainty, deciding to be the person that can trust themselves and trust life. Yeah, I feel like that's a big shift, at least for me. I don't know, maybe it's not, but it feels pretty big for me, not panicking about, oh, I need to do more of that, or I need to do less of that, or I need to say this, I need to text this, I need to apologize, I need to, like always thinking of actions, and instead of, sometimes I think like, okay, what is my dream life like? And the interesting thing is that I know that I wouldn't want anyone else's life. It's like I want my life to be different, but I don't want anyone else's. I want my body to be different, but I don't want anyone else's body. I want, I want changes to happen in my life, but I want them like not from a place of I don't want to be in this life, but I just want a better version of it. I just want a better version of myself. I want a better version of my day and the decision that I take. And so then the question is, how do I achieve that? If I'm convinced that I know that I don't want to chase something outside of me, but I want to kind of update, this um, I don't know, software. Maybe it's not the proper term. I don't know much about informatics, but if I want to update this device, let's call it that way, how can I do it? And I do believe that it can be as simple as deciding that it needs to be updated and trusting that, you know, something will happen, I guess. Yeah. These days I feel so like, I don't know, like a fish in a river that just goes with the current, you know. I don't know if fishes actually swim. Probably they actually swim, but you know, I just feel like I'm just being dragged somewhere, and I'm letting myself go, trusting that it's it's not really worth to fight change. It's not worth to deny change, to deny, you know, circumstances in the external reality. And trying to, or rather, you know, adapting to them and evolving with them. And I feel like already with this decision for me, it's a decision that is taken in, I don't know, a second, or like, you know, it's like the moment a decision comes, the moment a thought comes, it's immediate. But I know that it's the result of a longer period of many experiences, of many challenges, which were all needed, I guess, to make this decision now to surrender, I guess. And to trust that at the end, I don't know, I really like to think that there is not much we can control. If not our decision maybe of how to react to things and how to grow from the situations that happen to us or for us, I don't know. And I do guess when then things seem, you know, to be crumbling and to be falling apart, it does have a deeper meaning. And I you know, it's like, if it at the end everything will be fine, and if it's not fine, it's not the end. Such a cheesy quote, but actually, I don't know, it's reassuring knowing that, you know, at the end we'll be fine, and I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling now, but I guess that as much as there needs to be joy, there needs to be pain. And pain is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't want it to be a bad thing. I want it to be like a trampoline, you know, or like a base jump. I don't know if that makes sense, but and these videos that I'm recording now, it's like, you know, for myself, I know that in 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, my life will be very different from now, from how it was a month ago. I know that the feelings that I'm feeling now probably will not be there anymore, or will be there less. The circumstances in which I am now will have changed and evolved. So these videos are like a reminder for me of this uncertainty and navigating this transition time, which honestly sometimes it feels like it's been lasting a long time. I just started recording these, but I know I've been in this for at least like 1 year. But and also, like I know that one day I will look back at these videos and it will be just a great reminder that everything changes, right? Nothing is forever. N- and first first our feelings. Our feelings are not feeling sad, feeling happy, feeling, yeah, like whatever feeling we're feeling, it doesn't last forever. And I think that documenting this can be a great reminder for myself when now it feels such a uncertain and transitioning kind of time, but then it will change.